Amalika.
And I'm Thanir. We hope everyone is having a great time, and we will be taking you through tonight's events. Honestly, I can't stop myself from dancing.
Wait, no one is here to see you dance. But, you know, on that topic, we might have some people to fill in the gap.
Well, so we start with an opening dance then, which is depicting the beginning of spring and the joy it brings to everyone. It also marks the beginning of the festival of Holi. They're here. Let's welcome the talented NKKS members on stage for the opening dance.
Can we have a round of applause, please? Thank you.
Set the stage on fire.
Yes, that's true.
Well, there's a lot more in store.
Yes, you're right. Let's welcome the president of Nihongo Kaiwa Kyookai Society.
Starting this off on a high note, here she is.
The president of Nihongo Kaiwa Kyookai Society, Mrs. Poonam Nante.
very good evening to all of you. On behalf of the Nihongo Kaiwa Kyookai Society, I welcome you all to our 38th In-Nichi Bunkasai, which is being held in collaboration with the Consulate General of Japan in Kolkata. So, welcome all of you. This is the 38th In-Nichi Bunkasai. Before I say anything else, I'd like to thank our Consul General of Japan, Mr. Nakagawa Koichi and Mrs. Nakagawa for gracing the occasion with their presence. We are so glad that you have come here today, and we hope you are going to enjoy the program today. Let's hope it is enjoyable for everyone. And this is the 38th In-Nichi Bunkasai. So in another 2 years, we are going to be 40 years. Is it going to be 40 years old or 40 years young? Definitely, I think it's going to be, we are going to be 40 years young, because our organization is infusing so much of dynamism into everything that we do, so much of creativity, there's so much of talent that I think we are not growing older, we are growing younger. And this, of course, besides this also, our strength is increasing. So we are now approximately 200 members in our organization, and this number is also growing. So this really gladdens our hearts so much. And of course, we also, this particular event which is held every year, and the other events which are also held during the year, all our members come together to help make it a grand success. Whether it's on stage, whether it's backstage, or whether it's before the event itself, everyone sort of works as a team and tries to make it a grand success in a short time. So I'd like to also here mention that our NKKS family is really a unique family, and the pivot around which this family pivots around is our beloved Nikam Sensei, who inspires us, and she, with her own dynamism and with the love she infuses, we are able to, we are inspired to do whatever we are doing. It's really a warm NKKS family. And also, I'd like to also here mention that our technically savvy members, we have members in our organization who are really technically savvy, and they have contributed to live streaming our performances. So on YouTube channels and on Facebook, which is such a proud moment for us. When even today's program is being live. There is a link which one can, which even if you're not able to come for the program, you can use the link and be able to see the program. So it's become so. I mean, our events are now being watched by so many people who are actually not here present, and this also is a big feather in our cap. And I think a lot of credit goes to our young members who have made this possible with their technical savvy, talent. And so I wanted to just inform you that most of our programs are now live streamed, and that's such a big achievement. Besides the In-Nichi Bunkasai, the annual cultural event of our organization, we also have so many events through the conference, which was such a big success. The annual picnic, the Sakura, which is a bi-monthly newsletter, and the singing competition is also a new introduction, and which have been such a great success. So all music lovers who love Japanese music also, and we also have the band Yume, which is such an inspiration to all music lovers and who love Japanese music. So these are all just a glimpse. I just wanted to mention this. We don't have enough time to talk about each of these events which we have throughout the year, but we are adding so many things, additions to our the singing competition being one, which has now become an annual feature of our calendar. In all our endeavors, of course, the Japanese consulate gives us such a lot of support and guidance in motivating us to achieve success. So a big thank you to the Japanese consulate for providing all this support to us. So I won't take up much time. I'm sure you all are eager to see all the programs. So just sit back, savor the performances, and enjoy the program just as we have enjoyed putting it up for you. Of course, one more thing I wanted to mention was the Japan Club. The Japan Club, we are so happy that they are going to be performing on stage today, and we are really looking forward to their performance. Thank you so much. Domo arigato.
Thank you so much for that rousing speech. It is truly people who have been supporting us to bring us here to have such an event that fills all of our hearts with a lot of warmth and the ability to do more.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that heartwarming speech. Well, there's more. And now we would be inviting on stage the Honorable Consul General of Japan in Kolkata, Mr. Nakagawa Koichi, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very happy to see that this event has been started now, and my office is being able to support this event that showcases cultural heritage of Japan and India on the same platform. Program makes the strong friendship between Japan and India, and it is heartwarming to see so many Indian people learning Japanese language, and tonight also performing in Japanese language. And I appreciate Nigam Sensei as the chief patron, and Poonam Nandi-san, president of the Nihongo Kaiwa Kyookai Society, both of your efforts for promoting Japanese culture and language-related activity in this region, and contributing to people-to-people exchange, stronger bilateral relation between the two countries. I also thank all performers, relevant organizations, and authorities, including the Japan Club and the Paschimbanga Bangla Academy for providing Rabindra Okakura Bhawan as the most suitable venue for this event. So, rather than me making a long remarks, I like everyone to see the performance as soon as possible. So, with all gratitude, let's enjoy the event tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your presence as well as for your kind words. We are truly humbled by the level of support we receive from the consulate, always and for every occasion.
Thank you so much, sir, for your support and for your wonderful words. Oh, hello. We still have a program to host.
Wait, this was in the script, right?
No, it was not.
Your next line will be...
Mondai-san?
Exactly!
Wait, it was always an introduction to the next act.
Next up, we have the absolutely fantastic drama, Mondai-san, written and directed by our very own Mr. Alok Basu.
In Mondai-san who finds a problem in everything, and he repeatedly goes on exclaiming, Mondai wa ne, which in English translates to, the problem is that. One day, Mondai-san's wife finds out that all her gold ornaments have been stolen. So she forces her husband to go to the police station to lodge a complaint. A series of problems follows after due to the Mondai-san's forgetful nature. The story has a hilarious ending when the people blame each other for stealing the ornaments, while his wife huffs and puffs and screams for not getting back her treasure, and the war of words continue.
Let's call upon stage the actors with a huge roaring thunderous applause.
問題はね、家内。
そう、家内はね、大問題。けど、仕方がないよ。
問題はね、家内が怒っている。家内が朝から泣いている。
あんたは何をしてたんだ。腐った魚やじゃがいもを市場で安く買ったのか。
いえいえ、おまわりさん、僕、何もしていないけど、多分泥棒が。
泥棒どこ。
いえいえ、多分何か盗まれたこと。泥棒がうちに多分何か家で、はい、思い出した。家内が盗まれた。
家内が盗まれた。誰が盗んだんだ。
いえいえ、家内はうちにいる。
それじゃ、うちへ帰って奥さんに聞いて。
おまわりさん、僕と一緒に行ってくださいませんか。一人で帰ったら家内は。
いやいや、僕はたくさん仕事があるよ。
私が主人に教えてやるわ。朝早く警察へ届けるために行った。
問題さんは全部忘れた。見て、彼はおまわりさんと話している。
あんたはおまわりさんと一緒に帰ってきている。
問題はね、何を言うか全部忘れてしまった。
バカな。あんたは私も忘れたんじゃないの。
どうしたんだ。
私の金のものが全部盗まれたんです。
誰が盗んだんだ。
警察は泥棒を捕まえなければ。
さあ、警察にはね、大事な仕事がたくさんあるよ。泥棒を見つける時間はないよ。
あんたは泥棒を見つけなければ刑務所に入れるわ。
警察を刑務所に入れる。
はい、刑務所に入れるわ。
でも問題は、僕は何も覚えていない。
ほんの気をつけて。あれは誰だ。
僕はちょっと前に彼と話してた。
僕も彼と話すつもりだ。泥棒や強盗や犯人だけと話すのはとっても疲れた。おはよう。
彼は賢そうな人だね。
そうか。
おはよう。わーい、僕を捕まえる。
あんたは何の仕事してるんだ。
僕は。
でも、あなたはおまわりさんだ。
あんたは犯人を捕まえて。
怖い。逮捕される。罰を受ける。けど問題はね、僕はどうして朝うちを出たんだろう。覚えていない。
あんたの学校の中に何が入ってるのか。
いやいや、僕は。
なんでそんなに怖がるんだ。
これ何。
あの人はなぜ逃げようとしているんですか。
はい。学校の中の見せて。
見せて。
何がある。
泥棒。
私のものだ。泥棒。
僕は泥棒じゃない。本当はおまわりさんが泥棒だ。あれは全部のものを盗んだわ。おまわりさんが泥棒だ。
いや、僕は盗んでない。僕は泥棒じゃない。あれが泥棒だ。あれは嘘をついてる。
おまわりさんが泥棒。
あんたはおまわりさんなのに泥棒。恥じるべき。対応する。刑務所に入れる。捕まえて。
僕は泥棒じゃない。
泥棒。捕まえて。
問題はない。問題さんは奥さんのものを盗んだんだ。
僕が盗んだ。
そう、あんた。
今僕は思い出した。警察に届け出るつもりだったのに、家内の全部のものは泥棒に盗まれた。
捕まえて。
けど問題はね、届け出たい。
Let's give it up for the cast. For the role of wife, we have Mrs. Babri Chaudhary. For the role of neighbor, we have Mr. Prabhat Dotto. For the role of police, Mr. Shritiman Borua. The role of thief, Mr. Sholil Prasad Roy. And the Mondai son, Mr. Alok Basu.
You know, I really like the role of Mondai-san, his emotion, his way with words, and like how he generally sees the world. I think truly he had done nothing wrong.
Why could you relate to him so much?
Huh? No? What are you talking about?
Okay. Would you look at it that it's almost time for the group song? Let's move on to the synopsis you have prepared.
Today, they will be performing two Japanese songs. The first song is Baraga Saita, in which the singer seems to be very happy when he sees a rose bloom in his garden. He feels that the beauty of his garden has tremendously increased due to the blooming rose. In the later part, the rose has withered after its full bloom, and the singer is extremely sad, and he is in misery. But the song ends on a hopeful note when the singer reveals the fact that the rose will forever remain in his heart and he will forever cherish its memories. The second song is Shiki no Uta, in which the singer has portrayed the beauty of various seasons of Japan. Through this song, the singer wants to convey the importance of every season and how every season is related to the near and dear ones of the singer. Let's welcome on stage the talented singers.
Rabindra Okakura Bhawan. हाँ पेट्रोल पंप पे Paschimbanga. Oh
I didn't know you could sing. Like, thank God you weren't out of tune.
Of course I can sing. Funny that you would talk like that.
What do you mean?
Next up, we have a video about a time capsule.
No, wait, what's that? A Doraemon device?
Close, but no cigar. Let's have on stage Mr. Shahono Sinha to explain about the video.
Shabarno, would you please?
Can we have a round of applause, please? Everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Warm greetings to one and all present here. I am Shaborno Sinha from the Japan Curry. And before anything, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Nihongo Kaiwa Kyookai Society for giving us the opportunity to exhibit our video today on this very special occasion. In January of this year, 2023, the Japan Curry came to know about a school that existed right in the heart of Kolkata in Baliganj, which was made for the children of Japanese nationals who lived and worked here. This school was just like any other ordinary school in Japan, and the aim behind having it was so that the Japanese children did not miss out on Japanese-style primary education and Japanese cultural training, which they would have otherwise received in Japan. However, the school closed down in 1996, and the last batch of students had decided to bury a time capsule in the yard outside the school and dig the same out after 25 years. However, unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, they were unable to come to Kolkata and unearth the time capsule, which is why the Japan Club of Kolkata decided to take the initiative and finish the process this January by digging out the time capsule. The Japan Curry got the opportunity to record the activities of that day, and once again, we are extremely grateful for the same. Let us watch the video now.
Theory of relativity by Dr. Einstein. Yes. And I understand. Time extends or shrink, depend on the path, depend on the situation. The famous conceptual experiment. If you go space by the rocket, then that rocket has a speed almost same as the light. Then you stay in the space just one day and come back down on the earth. Maybe on the earth several decades might have passed away.
I joined the Japanese school in Kolkata in 1993. The one where I worked, that was located in Baligan Circular Road. If one goes, one can see the building, but other than that, nothing much remains, I think, because so many years have gone, and like there used to be a signboard written in Japanese. Earlier it used to be Calcutta, now it's Kolkata, so the signboard read like Kolkata Nihonjin Gakko. It had like all the staff were Japanese, and it was meant for the Japanese children whose parents were working in Kolkata. Other children from schools in Kolkata would come. They used to perform like Indian music, or they would share their day-to-day experiences with the Japanese children from the Japanese school, of our Japanese school. The school also organized Japanese festivals like Tanabata Matsuri. So they actually brought a bamboo tree and then set it up inside the school, and all the decorations were done, and the Japanese community in Kolkata joined in the traditional costumes. It was like a full fanfare. It was like mini Japan, come alive for those few days. Like from outside it was like any other building. But once you enter their classroom, you get into their library room, their activity rooms, it would be a different world altogether. Like all the notice boards they would have, all the everything was in Japanese. So no other language or anything existed outside their own world. And we did not have, like, I was the only non-Japanese staff there. And there used to be another English teacher, but she would come, I think, once or twice a week. And that was all. So it was like being in Japan for 5 or 6 hours each day. The news came to us in December 1995 that the school would temporarily close down, and the time capsule was prepared and buried the following month in January 1996. And officially the school closed down in March 1996. We were told to brief the students that they should prepare something that they would like to be kept in the time capsule. It was a container, big waterproof container, inside which all the any memento, anything, like could be a letter, could be a note, photographs, anything from the students would like to keep there for future reference.
So I understand that time shrinks or extends depending on the person or situation or context. That is so. But this time, I witnessed that things. I witnessed. After 27 years, it was our honor to open the time capsule. And unfortunately, time capsule itself was eroded by water and damaged. But I understand under the ground, time went by very slowly in comparison with over the ground.
So many rainy season, and because of this weather and all, the time capsule itself was not intact much. Most of the contents were damaged when it was taken out. But for the present generation and the people who did not know about it, at least they could get a glimpse of what it was, at least some idea they would get. Actually there was a school, actually there were children, actually there was this entire Japan, mini Japan.
After checking the contents of the time capsule, I felt like that I'm hearing some chat of the children, laughter, shout, laughter. It's a very nice experience that I felt like I know we overcome some time gap. We could go back to the 27 years ago, just within 1 or 2 hours. It's amazing.
Luckily, I could be present there also, even after so many years. That I could be present at the time of reopening the time capsule, because I'm privileged to be present at that moment also, and could relive so many memories. Some pictures are faded. Some of the teachers and my students, it was very touchy for me, because now they have all grown up and maybe they don't remember me also. But I still remember them, each and every one of them, all the conversations we used to have, and there were more. There were one or two girls who were, used to have little girlish talks. So our, secret conversations, their private moments. So those they came all, flooding back. So yeah, they are very precious memories.
Amazing. No less than Doraemon's very own time travel device.
Yes, I too felt transported to a time 2 decades back.
Well, hold your horses, and let me give you a reality check and come back from that sense of childhood nostalgia. In that sense, we still have a long way to go today.
Yes, that's right. It was so beautiful to relive those moments again. But you have to agree, Tunir, that these cartoons, like Doraemon, also portray various cultural aspects.
You're talking about cultural aspects, right? So, you're in the right place for that. Let's put our hands together and catch the glimpses of the various cultural activities happening right here in your very own city, Kolkata.
Hello, good evening everyone. I am Supratik Silroy, and today I am representing the cultural section of my office, the Japanese Consulate. So as you all know that one of our very important responsibilities is to organize cultural events throughout the year. So on the occasion of Bunkasai, which is also a cultural meet, let me take you through our cultural events that we are doing in this fiscal year. Fiscal year means from April 22 to March this year. So, but before that, let me give you a quick background as to why we do such cultural events. So, the most important point is we try to introduce aspects of Japan to the people living here, our jurisdiction. And how do we do that? We have artists from Japan who come here and who are very interested to show their skill. So it can be a musician, it can be an origami expert, it can be a calligrapher. So we try to create events centered around them, and we invite the people living here. They understand what is that particular Japanese tradition and culture. And of course, we network with Indian artists. We try to identify Indian artists who wish to incorporate Japanese values into their art. And who knows, like there is a network created, and the Indian artists, the Japanese artists, sometimes they collaborate and they can make a big project in the future. And the last objective for us doing our events to encourage the study of Japanese language. The students who are learning the language now, they have a very potential to become bridges between Japan and India in the future. So when the students come and experience events, they get the practicality of learning the language and the motivation. So in total, if you see, we try to promote people-to-people exchange by doing these cultural events. So okay, so let me take you through our events that we did from April last year. So April, we started off with the 37th version of this Bunkasai, and as you can see, there was a very unique performance of Japanese taiko and Indian tabla. Collaboration, we witnessed a beautiful collaboration between Japanese and Indian percussion instruments. Then we saw the skit in Japanese language by former students of Japanese language who are still connected to each other because of Japanese language. And they keep on performing in Japanese language every year. And then we had Yume. This is a very young Japanese band formed by Japanese students, and they keep performing in Japanese and training us. In May, this was a very unique opportunity for us. The Film Society in Midnapur, a small town in West Bengal, they invited us to screen a Japanese movie. And it was very heartwarming for us to see a lot of people turning up in a small town like Midnapur and to watch a Japanese movie. And they kept saying, please come back with Kurosawa and Ozu movies. Again, we did a India-Japan Film Festival in Salt Lake, EZCC, with the Bidhannagar Film Society. It was a 3-day festival, and every day one Japanese film and one Indian film was screened. Then we had a lecture of Akira Kurosawa, the legendary Japanese actor. We have found that there is a very high curiosity among the people here for Kurosawa. So we had Mrs. Subhada Mollik. She is an Indian filmmaker, and she took us through the journey of Kurosawa, how his early life and how he became to be such a famous director. She showed us some clips and explained the techniques of Kurosawa and how those techniques are still relevant in modern day filmmaking. This online lecture ended when she showed a video of Kurosawa receiving the Oscars. Then we had the Nihongo quiz, a quiz on Japanese language for Japanese language students, and the Japanese language students were quizzed on various aspects of Japanese language. For example, grammar, vocabulary, kanji, and then 3 winners were selected from the junior and senior category each. They got some really good prizes. Then we had the Hokusai manga exhibition in Nazrul Tirtha New Town. So Hokusai, as you all know, he's the famous legendary Japanese painter, and I think it was 200 years ago when the first volume of Hokusai manga was published. So this particular exhibition, it focused on pointing out the similarities and differences between the Hokusai manga and the present-day manga, which is very, very popular literally. And all the exhibits, they were packed with freewheeling imaginations that provided a deeper insight into the constantly evolving faces of manga that you see it everywhere. The person you see in between, she is Miss Shin Misako. She is a Japanese painter specializing on sumie or blacking painting. So she came to Calcutta to display her works, but before that, she conducted a black ink painting workshop with the painting department students of Rabindra Okakura University, so that the art exchange can happen. And after that, her works were displayed upstairs in the same gallery, in the same venue. But not only her works, the works of the students who joined the workshop, they were also displayed together. There were songs. This is a documentary directed by Ms. Sasaki Mika. So she is she studied Bengali and Bengali culture in Tokyo. Then she researched about Tagore and his songs. So she made a documentary which focused on the lives of people who are still living with Rabindra Sangit, Tagore songs. And it was a wonderful insight into those people's lives. This is Ms. Sasaki Mika with the cast of her documentary. In December, we had Ms. Nagahama Hiroko. She came from Japan to conduct a shodo workshop. The shodo, as you know, is an expressive form of Japanese way of writing. And she conducted the workshop for around 65 students of Japanese language. So all students who participated, they got a chance to experience traditional Japanese shodo equipments. And they drew their favorite characters and they practiced writing in Japanese, the traditional way. Next we have, how many were there? How many? Many, yes. So we had this Japan pavilion set up in the Kolkata Book Fair, and Kolkata Book Fair, as you know, it has visitors from all sections of society. So it was a very, very important and useful opportunity for them to encounter Japan. Somebody who doesn't know about Japan, that person comes and knows a bit about Japan, and then he or she may start exploring more. So we did events almost every day. For example, we started off with inauguration by Consulate General Madam, and then we had events like literary discussions. We had discussions on youth culture in Japan. We had an exhibition of Japanese traditional dolls. We had a Japanese handwriting session where anybody could come and get his or her favorite word written in Japanese by Japanese nationals. We had interesting games related to Japanese language and Japan. People could play and win a souvenir also. We had origami sessions, we had martial arts sessions, demonstrations, judo, karate, aikido, 3 of them. We had the members of Japan Curry, they practiced Bonodori and they performed in front of everyone, and luckily and very heartwarmingly, the audience also joined everybody. We had anime voiceover sessions. Of course, anime crowd here is so much and so interesting. We had Hapiko IL sessions, and it was, I think, the most popular activity. People would love to dress up in Hapiko and take the photographs. Okay, so that was the book fair, and then we moved to the speech contest. It was held in last month, where around 26 students of Japanese language participated, and they made us in Japanese language. They were asked questions in Japanese language. They could respond in Japanese language, and the winners selected from East India, they are going to participate in the All India speech contest to be held soon. And then the last event of this fiscal year is next week, Japanese Film Festival. So please come to Northern 3 and join us in bring to you interesting events.
But that cannot be possible without the sincere support of our collaborators. So a big round of applause for all our collaborators who helped us in executing the events in the last fiscal year. So we are very thankful to them, and beyond them, of course, they are the collaborators. Beyond them, we receive cooperation from what we call as friends of Japan. They can be Japanese language students, Japanese language teachers. They are some businessmen. They are some cultural personalities who help us on our personal capacity. So big thanks to all of them as well, and to all the audience who always come to our events and make it successful. So thank you very much. We look forward to the next fiscal year. Please come and join our events. Domo arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you so much to the Japan Consulate and Mr. Supratik Sheel Roy for showing this presentation. This is going to help a lot of us to get to know more about the culture of Japan. What are you doing? Why are you singing?
What's wrong?
Why are you singing in front of the...
Well, don't you think like songs and culture is like an inseparable part of each other?
Yes, you are right.
So at this juncture, I'm sure it's not a dream because that's exactly what they're called. Let's call our very own Yume. What do you say?
What do you say, audience?
What do you
Should
say?
we call the Yume? Yes. So we have the Yume. Good evening, konbanwa, to everyone here. We would just like to take 2 minutes of your time while we set up. In the meanwhile, I would love to introduce you to a mini version of Yume.
Hello.
For those of you who have come here for the first time, Yume is a Japanese band from Kolkata. We like to sing in Japanese, and we really love Japanese music, and it's incredible to be here as a part of In-Nichi Bunkasai today. So we are Anusha Banerjee. I play the keyboards and sing. And we have Anubhav on the cajon, currently setting up. So just another minute please, and then we'll be ready. Thank you.
Hello.
Alright, so let's start with our first song. It's by an up-and-coming, not very recent, but an up-and-coming artist called Fujikaze. And we all love Fujikaze here. And this song is called Tabiji.
And this song is a beautiful song. It's about a journey, the journey of life, and how it has multiple ups and downs, and how we should get over all of that and continue on. There's a very beautiful line here. It says, if the universe was a classroom, then we are all students. So with that, let's begin. incredible to be here today. In fact, if it wasn't for In-Nichi Bunkasai, we probably wouldn't even be here. Our first performance was in 2019, but unfortunately it's just the two of us here. We have a few more members and I'm terribly missing them. Aren't you too, Anubhav?
Yeah, it's like every time we perform, the stage is so filled up, but right now this is such a big stage, but only two of us are here, so we feel really small, and I wish they were here as well with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I really wish that they were here today. Anyway, moving on to our next song. We have a very energetic one coming up today, actually.
Hi Anusha. Hi everyone. Hi everybody.
Hi,
wait, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Oh my god.
How?
And hi guys.
Hi, but what are you doing here?
Hi guys. Everyone's here suddenly.
Oh my god, what is happening, Anubhav? Did you know about this?
Anusha, I guess your dream came true.
Wait, what dream?
And anyway, so now that I'm...
Oh no. Uh-oh. Technical errors. Let's repeat that. No problem. Oh no. Okay. Sorry for that. We'll just wait a second, please. This was not a part of that thing, but okay. There's this odd thing called Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And while... Alright, let's start over, no problem. Sorry about that delay. Can we start again? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Hi Anusha. Hi Anubhav.
Hi Dipro.
Hi everybody. Wait, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
For some reason,
And hi guys.
here in
Hi.
video format.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Anusha, I guess your dream came true.
But I still don't know what
And
dream
anyway,
he's talking
so now that everyone is here, why don't we all perform together? Do you
Wait,
all
we're supposed
ready?
to perform together?
Yes, absolutely.
How?
What song? What song are we doing? I don't know.
Is it that song?
Oh, hold on, this was not a part of the script. When did you add this to the script?
It is that song. You bet it
I
is.
know this song.
Oh,
It
I
is
know
that
what song
song.
it is.
Let's start.
I know what song it is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you so very much. I wish that was a little bit more of a suspense, but yeah, they were not really here, but we really wish they were. So maybe next year? Thank you so much. Until then, have a great evening.
As expected, Yume never disappoints.
We thought some members of the Yume will be missing, but what an unexpected surprise. That obviously was amazing, the surprise.
Well, I heard the audience, did you? And, we should go for another one.
Why not?
Let's welcome the Japan Club on stage.
There, crop of the cream of our Kolkata Japan Club. The name of the team, I have not named yet. Name of the team is Amy with her funky friends. Amy-san is here. Raise your hand. Yes, good name. Amy with her funky friends. With Yume Band. Till today, we have made thousands of the practice. It's not the first time for us to sing this song on this stage. So, okay, shall we? Oh my God, on the screen, you have the lyrics. You have the lyrics of the Will Meet Alcohol. And our team, despite the meaning of this lyric, please keep smile. Okay? This is the point. Even though you cannot any song, sing a song, it's okay. Smile is important. Okay, now time to do
Mr. Kawano will now introduce everyone from the Japan Club.
It's very difficult to name? It will take a very long time. So let us
Okay. Tamalika-san, if you would care to join us.
That was wonderful. Great job, audience. Amazing. Tuni, do you know what is coming up next?
I have no idea, but I did see you writing while they were singing. What's up with that?
Yes, I was trying to write some poem or kobita.
Huh, fitting. Thinking of where we are standing right now.
Can you guess what is the next performance?
I don't know. Maybe it's something unique. Maybe it's something thematic.
It's a Shruti Natok based on Rabindra Tagore's work, or we also call it the audio drama, based on a short story, Shorani Shaj.
So, would it be in Bengali?
Yes.
Well, why don't you give us a summary, an explanation of it to say, so that the audience can follow and enjoy the Shruti Natok in a better way?
Absolutely. Shorani is the younger wife of a king. Duorani is his elder wife, who has been banished from the palace after she fell out of favor with the queen. Shorani is pampered and spoiled queen. She sees Duorani doing certain things and wants to imitate her. Shorani is not able to do the same things that Duorani does effortlessly and feels very sad and humiliated. Her husband, the king, tries to console her and help her fulfill her demands. But no matter what the king does, Shorani is not satisfied. At the end, Shorani comes to the conclusion that she needs to experience Duorani's sadness. Shorani can never be like the elder queen.
Let's welcome onto stage our brilliant friends and actors.
Hello. Hello.
বলি আমি তাহাদেরই বাণী। সৌরানী থাকে অট্টালিকা পরে, দুয়ারানী থাকে রোদ বৃষ্টি ঝরে।
শুনি দুই রানী ও রাজারই কথা, ভাগ করে নি তাদের সুখ দুঃখ ব্যথা।
আসো তবে বসো সবে, শোনো দিয়া মন, বিচিত্র কাহিনী আর করি বর্ণন।
দিনে দিনে যেন মোর মনে বাড়ে ব্যথা, কেহ যে শোনে না মোর দুঃখেরই কথা।
কি হলো হে মহারানী, কেন চোখে জল? কামিও না গো রানী, মনে রাখো বল।
সৌরানী বুঝি মরণ কাল এলো, প্রাণ হাঁপিয়ে ওঠে, লাগে না কিচ্ছু ভালো। রাজামশাই শুনে খবর নিতে আসে, শুনতে রানীর কথা পাশে তার বসে। রানীর কেন হলো অন্তরে ব্যথা? চুপ করে কেন তুমি? কহ কিছু কথা। তোমার কি হয়েছে রানী? পারো না করা? বলো কি চাই তোমার, দাও সারা।
বলবো না তোমায় আমি, যাও তুমি চলে। বলবো সইকে শুধু, আনো তারে বলে।
রানীর প্রাণের সই সেই ছোট্ট থেকে এলো রাজপ্রাসাদে রানীর কথা শুনে। বন্ধু বলো কথা, চুপ কেন রব? অনেক কষ্ট পেলে এবার তো ক।
আমার 7 মহলা প্রাসাদের এক কোণে 3 মহল জুড়ে দুয়ারানী ছিল নিজ মনে। তারপর মহল তাকে দিতে হলো ছেড়ে, রাজবাড়ি থেকে দুয়ারানী চলে গেল দূরে। ভুলে গেছিলাম তাকে, আজ বহুদিন পরে দোলযাত্রায় নাট মন্দিরে যায় ময়ূর পঙ্খী চড়ে। আগে লোক, পিছে লস্কর, ডাইনে বাজে বাঁশি, বায়ে বাজে মৃদঙ্গ, হালু রাশি রাশি। হঠাৎ পথের পাশে যেথায় নদীর চর, দেখি চাপা গাছের ছায়ে ছোট্ট কুড়ে ঘর। বেড়াবে অপরাজিতা, দুয়ারে আলপনা, পথের পাশে যেন সুখের গৃহকণা। ছত্রধারিণীকে শুধি কার ঘরখানি, বলে সে এ ঘরের বধূ দুয়ারানী। দুঃখে রাগে প্রাসাদে ফিরে বসি আমি একা। এমন সময় মহারাজের পেলেম আমি দেখা।
ও গোমর সুরানী, কি চাই তোমার?
থাকবো না আমি প্রাসাদেতে আর।
তোমায় বানিয়ে দেব কোঠা বাড়ি আমি, গজদন্তের দেওয়াল সেথা সবচেয়ে দামি। শঙ্খের গুঁড়োর মেঝে সাদা দুধের মতো, মুক্তোর ঝিনুক দিয়ে তার কিনারা ফুলমালা কত।
একটি সাজে জাগিয়াছে বড় মোর মনে, কুড়ে ঘরে থাকবো তোমার বাহির বাগানে।
আচ্ছা বেশ, তবে আর ভাবো নাকি, এক্ষুনি তোমায় কুড়ে ঘর বানিয়ে দিই। রাজার সে কুড়ে ঘরে রানী যেই যায়, ঘরখানি মুছড়ে গেল, এর কি হলো হায়
হায় হায়।
দুয়ারানী কেমনে যে থাকে কুড়ে ঘরে, সৌরানী কুড়ে ঘরে লজ্জায় মরে।
হায় 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 হায়।
একদিন সৌরানী স্নান যাত্রায় যান, 100 সইসহ নদীতে করিতে স্নান। জলে নামিল পালকি, স্নান হলো শেষ। সৌরানী প্রাসাদে ফিরে উন্মুক্ত তার কেশ।
হঠাৎ পালকি হতে দেখি যে আমি, নদী তটে কে যেন আসছেন জল আনি। হাতে তার সাদা শাখা, পরনে লাল শাড়ি। ছত্রধারিণীকে শুধু কে এই নারী? ছত্রধারিণী কহে, ভুলে গেছো জানি, এ যে তোমার সতীন, সেই দুয়ারানী।
তারপর কি হলো সই, বলো সেই কথা। কেন হইল তবে তোমার মনে এত ব্যথা? রাজা এসে বসে পাশে, সৌরানীকে কয়, কেন দুঃখী তুমি রানী, বলো বিনা ভয়।
মোর মনে জাগে এই আশাখানি, রোজ ভোরে নদী হতে জল তুলে আনি।
তবে আর ভাবনা কি, এক্ষুনি নদী পথে পাহারাদার রেখে দিন। যাবে বকুলতলা দিয়ে কাঁখে নিয়ে জল, লোকজন যাবে সরে শুধু থাকবে সৈন্যদল। সুরানী সাদা শাখা লাল শাড়ি পরে নদীতে নিয়ে জল নিয়ে আসে ঘরে। তবু কেন মিটল না তার সেই স্বাদ, ঘরে এসে ভাঙলো অশ্রুর বাঁধ।
হায় 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 হায়
হায় হায়, জল আনতে কেন যে গেলাম, যা ভেবেছিলেন হলো না, শুধু লজ্জা পেলাম।
অবশেষে রাসযাত্রার সেই রাত এলো, মধুবন জ্যোৎস্নার আলোয় মেতে উঠল। সারা রাত গান হলো, হলো কত নাচ। পরদিন রানী গজে চড়ে প্রাসাদিতে যান। হঠাৎ দেখে শিশু এক চলে বনো পথে, চূড়ায় ফুলো মালা ডালি তার হাতে। রানী বলে,
কে এই শিশুখানি, ডালিতে শালুক ফুল বনু ফল আর শাক, মনে হয় দেব শিশু, আমি যে অবাক।
চিনতে পারোনি, এই বালকের মাতা দুয়োরানী।
হায় হায়, এ কি কথা আমি যে শুনি, সেই বালকের মাতা তবে দুয়োরানী। সে রাতে রাজা এসে সুয়োরানীকে কয়, কেন দুঃখী তুমি রানী, বলো বিনা ভয়।
মনে মোর জাগে বড় স্বাদ, ছেলে আনবে বনফল শালুক আর ক্ষেতের শাক। আনন্দে খাবো আমি পুত্রের নৈবেদ্য, সুখ পাবো তবেই আমি, করো যথাসাধ্য।
এইমাত্র? বেশ বেশ, কাল পুত্র তোমার আনবেই খাদ্য, কেঁদো না কুয়ার। পরদিন রাজপুত্র ডালি নিয়ে এলো, সর্বাঙ্গে ঘাম তার, রাগে মুখ কালো।
খিদে মরে গেল মোর, পড়ে রইল ডালি, আনন্দ সুখ কিছুই না, লজ্জা পেলেম খালি।
আমি যে শুনি, তোমার মনের ব্যথা বুঝি নাই রানী। হায় হায়, এ কি কথা মোরা যে শুনি, তোমার মনের ব্যথা বুঝি নাই রানী।
তারপর কি হলো মোরে শুধিও না আর, একলা বসে থাকি খালি, দেহে নাহি সার। রাজা রোজ রোজ এসে আমাকে শুধোয়, তোমার কি হয়েছে রানী, বলো কি চাই। সৌরানী হয়েও আমি লজ্জায় যে মনের স্বাদ কাউকে কহিতে পারিনে। শেষ কথাটি তবে তোমাদের বলে যাই, ওই দুয়োরানীর দুঃখ আমার চাই। ওর বাঁশের বাঁশি বাজালো যে গান, আমার সোনার বাঁশির নেই কোনো প্রাণ, শুধু আগলে রাখলাম এই সোনার বাঁশিটি, বাজাতে পারিলাম না, সাঙ্গ হলো গীতি।
It was a pleasure to be a witness to such a beautiful Shruti Natak. Let's get to know the cast. Narrator, Ms. Shucheta Haldar. Raja, or the king, Ms. Poulomi Shaha. Shorani, or the younger queen, Ms. Ononna Ray. Shoi, or the friend, Gargi De. The whole Shruti Natak was directed by Ms. Shucheta Haldar. It was scripted in Bengali by Ms. Ononna Ray and Ms. Shucheta Haldar.
And of course, we can't forget Adesh Kumar Sahu, Shunanda Shaw, and Devabrata De in the chorus. Thank you so much for this wonderful event.
Music is...
You know, I'm hearing some Japanese music out of nowhere. Are you?
Why not? Audience, what about you? Do you guys want to listen to some Japanese songs?
Well, if the audience wants something, we
give it to them.
The show must go on. So let us now join our hands together for a Japanese melody. A loud round of applause.
Hello.
Feel like living into the flow. Feel like, oh, 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 oh. 何も見えないふりをしていた。悲しみが見えすぎたから影も僕を見ていた。君のことはわかるからなくしたことで流れ過ぎた。何よりも本当のこと僕らはこうしてどこにも見せない相手に出して本当僕らはいつにも見えない相手に出して本当 Feel like living into the flow. Feel like, oh, 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 oh. 夜になって思い出した呪い背負った僕たちは今なんて悲しみが積もったとこ朝になって思い返した希望も取った僕たちは今唯一無二の弱者続けていたじゃん忘れることで流れ過ぎた何よりも本当に大切なこと離れるたびに流れ過ぎた何よりも本当のこと僕らはこうしてどこにも見せない相手に出して本当僕らは
that how good it was. Tunir, what are you thinking?
I was just thinking about the Japanese classes.
Why suddenly the Japanese classes?
Oh, well, there's two reasons. One, I forgot to submit homework, as usual. And two, because, well, the next event is about the one Japanese class and the chaotic students that we have come to know and love.
Oh yes. Next up is Mind Your Japanese Language, Part 13. And in this drama, we'll get to witness a role reversal, where you will find our very own senseis playing the role of students. Beside that, most of them speaking wrong Japanese and wrong English, which is making this drama more enjoyable.
Let's welcome on stage all of them without further ado. Thank you so much.
You are looking some
Mon kharab. Who's mon kharab? Kibun ga warui.
どうして気分が悪いですか
ラクシミさんが来ません。
おお、ラクシミさんは萩々さんの親しい友達ですね。どうして来ませんか、ラクシミさん？
ラクシミさんはアメリカに来ました。
アメリカ？こういうカス技、別の理由がありますか？
彼女にはね、孫娘が生まれて、息子さんのところへ行きました。
はい。萩々さんも言ったらよかったね。
ラクシミさんに頼まれたけど、私はいろいろな仕事のことでね。
はい。分かった。それで萩々さんが寂しいですね。
そうです。私一人になりましたから。
Alone? You are not alone. 半分の花。私とムンゲリ、萩々さんの友達じゃない？
友達けど、あんた二人はいつもクラスの中でナンセンスを話す。
決して。私は決してナンセンスを話しません。これはムンゲリだけ。
はあ、ムンゲリ、モネコルセ、あれ覚えました。
何が覚えましたか？
ムンゲリさんは今日遅くなります。
けど、ムンゲリはいつもクラスに遅くなります。
今日はクラスへ来て何か秘密について話します。
ムンゲリ？あれ秘密？大変ね。
でもね。皆さんこんばんは。
こんばんは先生。こんばんは。
秘密？何ですかそれは？シークレット。そうです先生。ムンゲリさんの秘密。何でしょうね。ムンゲリさんだけ分かってます。そうですか。そう。まだ ムンゲリさんは来ませんか？
はい、ムンゲリさんは先生、バギロキさんに電話しました。
どうして？あ、何か
はい
言ったでしょ？荷物のこと。
はい、先生、何か秘密のことに、言っています。
あ、そうですか。ラクシミさんはどうしましたか？ラクシミさんはアメリカへ行きました。アメリカ？はい。どうしてまた急にアメリカですか？
先生、彼女には孫娘が生まれたから息子さんのところへ行きました。
よかったですね。
それはいいですけど、私寂しい。
寂しいね。そうですね。
すみません、先生さん、すみません。遅い。
ムンゲリさん、
こんばんは、先生さん。
Aide, equivalent cameraさん。
ムンゲリ。何か秘密は何ですか？先生さん、私は仕事
モテオナ。いつもインタビューだけ。とけけお仕事でべな。
もう一度インタビュー。ムンゲリorインタビュー。今何の会社ですか？
きっとおじいさんの会社です。
ムンゲリさん、それは何の会社ですか？
先生さん、私は仕事をもらいました。
あ、そうですか。仕事をもらいました。よかったですね。おめでとうございます。
おめでとう。どこの会社ですか？
おめでとうございます。どこの会社？手をとけ仕事でいるね。
ハジロティさん、私はいいインタビューできました。
インタビューですか？どんな仕事ですか？
はい、先生さん、私はガイドの仕事です。ムンゲリさん、ガイド？おかしいな。先生さん、いろいろな国から観光国が来ます。
観光国？国の観光客。
ちょっと間違えちゃった。
はい、ティクレバ観光客。
ちょっと間違えた。
ティクレバ。
はい、先生さん、観光客。先生さん、私はその人たちをいろいろな夢のところへ持ってきます。
持ってきますは荷物、カバン。
ちょっと間違い
連れてきますですよね。
ション、連れてきます。
連れてきます。
先生、もう一個、何か有名なところきれ、有名なところ聞こえます。
ムンゲリ、तेरे को तो नौकरी मिला, तो हमको कब ट्रीट देता है रे? いつおごりますか？
そう、ムンゲリさんはおごりますか？
おごる？先生、でもムンゲリはすぐサービスからディスミス、解雇される。
バギロティさん、先生さん、バギロティさんは私をインサルトする。
そうね。
ムンゲリ、日本語で話してください。インサルトの意味は侮辱する。何も分かりません。
ちょっと間違い。これ
大きな間違い。
はい。じゃあムンゲリさんはガイドの仕事をもらいましたね。じゃあロールプレイをしましょう。バルビンダさんは観光客です。ムンゲリさんはガイドになってください。
どうぞ。ムンゲリかけくガイドさん、バカムンゲリ。
はい、ガイドさん。今博物館に行きたいです。はい、けど博物館は
ムンゲリ、博物館のイメージ知ってる？何ですか？
多分博物館の意味は多分銃です。
銃のズでもズじゃない。
ズ
でもズも違う。ミュージアムです。 博物館はミュージアム。
ちょっと間違えちゃった。
間違えた。私はね、彼、ムンゲリにズーへঢুকিয়ে দেব。ズーに入れます。
入
れます。ズーに入れます。
先生、
はい。
ズーはムンゲリさんのためいい一番どころです。
みんなはね、はい、チケットを買って、
私たちは
ムンゲリ、そうですね、ムンゲリを見る。ムンゲリさんを見る。
センセーション、センセーション。バルディンダーさん、バギルティさんは、私を悪いことを話す。バギルティさんは一番バカな人。バルディンダーさんは猿。
You are the biggest one.
バカな人。
バカな人。一番
大きな猿。ロボット。ダンキー。先生、カメ。
こんばんは、校長先生。こんばんは。
こんにちは、ビッグセンセーション。こんばんは、ビッグセンセーション。あれ
こんばんは。
新しいビッグセンセーション has brought a new man。誰ですか？誰ですか？
新しい学生。
新しい学生ですか？
新しい学生。
समझ में कुछ नहीं आता है।新しい学生ですか？先生ですか？ビッグセンセーション、ビッグセンセーション。私は仕事をもらいました。
そっか。仕事のことশুনতে চাই করে জীবন। আচ্ছা সে কোচ সেন্সে আচ্ছা আমিও চুপ করছি ঠিক আছে আমিও চুপ করব ঠিক আছে আবার very bad student
big sensation
always
新しいさんあなたは誰ですかआप है कौन
hey not talk like that Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. I will take leave for 1 month. Hey, 1 month for marriage. 1 month.
Marriage?誰の結婚式？
He will take charge as principal.
Big sensation, big sensation. 結婚式。あなたのマレージ結婚。いつですか？When?
Not my
Big sensation, big sensation. Big sensation のशादी में जरूर जाऊंगा. 私は結婚式へ行き。結婚式へ行き。
Not my marriage.
Big sensation, big sensation. 誰と一緒に結婚。あなたのドゥルハも。厳しいビッグセンセーションですか？
先生、I will explain. 先生、ドゥルハ、日本語で、ベンガリ語で God。日本語ではね、どってに語でポツだ。英語ではブライドルーム。英語ではブライドルーム。はい。花向こうですね。花向こう。
ビッグセンセーション、ビッグセンセーション。結婚の後、この学校をやめますか？
আবার ফুল সামানি বলিস না এই নামে মাসে এই কি মজা সারাদিন কেমন ঠিক করে গুড নামে মাসে
কোন শিখিয়ে
চুপ No, it's not my marriage.
Big sensation, あなたのmarriage結婚はいつですか？僕結婚式へ行く。誰の息子？
私の息子のマリッジ。
Good evening, everybody.
日本語ができません。日本語ができません。何日本語？新しいビッグセンセーション、新しいビッグセンセーション。You are also 厳しいですか？
What? 厳しい？あんまり厳しい。
You don't know 日本語。No Japanese, no Japanese. 厳しい is strict. はい、結婚式へ行き、 Mondaida nai, no problem. Atarasi big sensation. We will manage you.
Students will manage principal.
Yeah. Atarasi big sensation. Also kibishi. Atarasi big sensation. Atarasi big sensation. Anata wa Nihongo naraimasu ka?
Very difficult, incorrigible student.
Atarasi big sensation. I will teach you Nihongo. Mungeri will teach Nihongo.
Japanese himself? Hey, Papa Sado? Sado Bache? All wrong in Japanese all the time?
Behave yourself.
Hey, you better be. Namaste, Mungeri. Namaste.
I will teach you Nihongo.
Tore Baba, I will teach you Nihongo. আর শেখাতে হবে না। All wrong Japanese, all wrong English, all better. হ্যাঁ। কি হলো?
Atarasi big sensation. Kono pura Atarasi sensation will go mad. You will go mad.
You will make him mad, huh?
Horrible. I go mad.
Incorrigible. Atarasi big sensation. Hi. Kono pura shua mad this. Anilu shano mad. Rabindra shano bad. Only Watashua good. And sensation is very good.
ए मुंगेरी तू बकवास बंद कर चुप हो जा बैठ जा
Thank you so much for that wonderful performance. Let me introduce the cast of Mind Your Japanese Part 13. Mrs. Kazuko Nigam as Sensei. Mr. Partho Sharathi Mitro as the Punjabi student. Mrs. Ruma Banerjee as the Bengali student. Chatterjee as the Bengali student. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Sorry, sir. Mr. Alok Basu as the Bihari student. Mrs. Rima Basu as the principal. And Mr. Prabhat Datta as Mr. Datta. Thank you, everyone.
It was a great fun to watch.
Well, I did see you laughing over me stumbling over a name.
Yeah, it was a bit funny.
Well, don't you think we've watched a lot of songs, dramas, cultural videos, but we're missing that one thing, aren't we?
Are you intending on a dance performance?
Me? No, that's not what we're looking at. We have so many talented people circling us.
Yes. So, without a further ado, let's put our hands together for the next event, Bonodori.
The Bonodori is a dance performed during Obon. Over here, we have the song Kolkata Ondo, which was made in that Japanese school that we saw in the time capsule video. It was made by Michiko Kaura Sensei, who also choreographed the steps and the movement. It is Kolkata's very own original Bonodori. You won't be able to see it anywhere else. So, without much further ado, let's get started.
Now we like to ask from the audience if anyone wants to join the Bon Odori. Please come ahead.
We'll be starting this once more in
Yes.
a minute.
Don't
So
feel shy,
everyone,
please join. Everyone,
join
please
us
come on.
stage to dance. Because the steps
Everyone,
are already
please.
self-explanatory. Come on, let's have a few participants up on stage. Shaburno-san, please, by all means.
শাড়ি পরে বনদেবী
All right, let's start it up again.
Yes, let's go. It was an amazing performance, and thank you so much, audience, for joining. Great job.
That was incredible. I didn't know you could dance.
You also danced, so we all know some way or the other how to dance.
So we will now welcome the Vice President of the Nihongo.
We call the members of the NKKS, those who come on stage to sing the NKKS anthem. So please join. Those who can come on stage, please come on stage, and those who can join sitting in the seats, please join us.
Sing with us.
Please join us.
Nihongo Kaiwa Kyookai, Nihongo Kaiwa Kyookai, Hayaru Toko Tanshikute, Nitai Koto Nite Miyo, Hayaru Toko Tanshikute, Nitai Koto Nite Miyo, Okina Koe de Konmanna, 友達の輪を広げよう楽しい日本語会話協会楽しい日本語会話協会流行ることを聞きと思ったことを言ってみよう流行ることを聞きと思ったことを言ってみよう大きな声でこんにちは友達の輪を教えよう楽しい日本語会話協会楽しい日本語会話協会楽しい日本語会話協会
for that amazing performance. Now we would like to call the Vice President of the NKKS to give the vote of thanks. Thank you so much.
Minasama konbanwa. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you all enjoyed today's 38th In-Nichi Bunkasai. Kokoro yori oreyo moshiragemasu. Actually, before we end today's program, we would like to express our deep gratitude to all of you because without your support, this program would not be a successful one. First and foremost, we'd like to thank Consulate General of Japan in Kolkata, Mr. Koichi Nakagawa-san, for his immense support, and sir, we are inspired for your encouraging speech. And next, we are thankful to the wife of Consulate General of Japan in Kolkata, Mrs. Yayoi Nakagawa, and we are lucky to get her among us in the group song. Thank you, madam. And we are also thankful to Japan Club because we are mesmerized of their performance. Thank you, Japan Club, all the members of Japan Club. And last but not the least, we are thankful to the Hall Authority, Rabindra Okakura Bhawan Authority, the advertisers and the audience, both online and offline. So without your support, this program would not be a successful one. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Sayonara, till we meet again.
Thank you everyone for coming to this event, as well as those who have joined us online from the low latency video streaming platform. I would like to thank everybody and every person who had performed here, who took out their time to be present here, to look at us, to see us perform, as well as the technical team who provided us with the opportunity to archive this process forever, for everybody to watch.
Thank you so much everyone for being here, and we hope that next year we can have you again for the 39th In-Nichi Bunkasai. Thank you so much.
I am Philip Chakraborty.
I am Tomali Kanak.
It was a pleasure to be your host this evening. Thank you so much.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you.